All right, court is calling 2022 CR 10. Oh, she doesn't have to be unless she wants to sit. Court is calling 2022 CR 10642, State of Texas versus Jose Sanchez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Defense?
Eric Baker for Mr. Sanchez, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The reason we are here is the defense alleges and your client alleges that there was a video in a holding cell of your client, and it is potentially Brady.
Yes, Your
With regards to this case. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. Yes.
All right. State, are you prepared to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
Defense, are you prepared?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. State, do you have any witnesses?
Well, it's really, I guess more of a defense witness.
Yes, I wouldn't mind taking the lead of the state's opinion.
All right. Who would you call?
We would call Deputy Chief Pruitt of the Alamo Heights Police Department.
All right. Deputy Chief, if you could raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I did.
All right, you can lower your hand. Just make sure you keep your voice up for the court reporter. If you could state your name for the record, please.
Cindy Pruitt.
All right, defense.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy Chief Pruitt, thank you for coming in today. So, Deputy Chief, the video that the court was talking about, you're aware of what video that we're talking about, correct? That we're looking for?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, before we get into that, I just want to ask you, when we initially asked for this video, we got word back from your department that there are no videos taken in that area of the department. Were you the one that conveyed that information to Mr. Wilkins?
No, I'm not sure what you mean. There are no videos taken.
The first request to your office from Mr. Wilkins requested the video that we're talking about today. And my understanding is that your understanding that your office replied back that there was no videotape in existence. In fact, there was no videotape equipment to videotape at all. Was that your response from the office?
No, that wasn't my response. And in fact, I didn't respond to that. I'm not sure. Do you have the response you're questioning about?
The state has your email, but I'll move on. I wanted to know if you're aware of that.
All right, and counsel, so that the record can be clear. When you speak of video, what video are you talking about?
The video of Mr. Sanchez upon his arrest when he was in the holding cell or near the holding cell in Alamo Heights Police Department. You aware of that video?
I'm aware that video doesn't exist because it was purged from the system. Yes.
Okay. And one of the main question, this isn't our first time here, maybe your first time here, ma'am, is the court had a question, and I think I did too, as to when that video was destroyed. Do you have personal knowledge as to what day it was destroyed?
No, we attempted to recover the video, but we don't have any way to determine when it was destroyed because it's a surveillance system that is on a loop. And as new video comes in, because it runs 24 hours a day, it's a very small server, the older video purges off and it just is replaced by the new videos.
You can't testify today as to when that video was purged, correct?
No, sir, I cannot. I can testify to the fact
That's
that...
just a yes or no question, ma'am.
No, sir.
Ma'am, I just talked to you in the back, correct?
Yes.
We asked you, is there anybody who can make that determination or tell the court? We spoke about someone named Marcos, correct?
That is correct.
And when I asked you, and you sent an email to Mr. Wilkins yesterday or 2 days ago, yesterday and Wednesday, that he would not
counsel, if you could slow down.
Certainly, that he would not be in attendance today. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And when I asked you why back in the back, you said somebody made the decision that if he wasn't under subpoena, they weren't going to send him. Is that correct?
His leadership for his company made that decision, yes.
So he's really the witness we need to talk to today, not yourself, correct?
His supervisor is available today by phone.
Can you come in?
I just found this out right before I came in here. They said they would make him available by phone.
Does he have knowledge of what we're looking for in the background so that we don't have to start over with him?
Yes, he has knowledge, yes.
Okay. When could he come in physically?
Oh, that I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Is he available to appear by Zoom?
I believe he could. He's with an IT company that is our vendor.
All right, counsel, would you have any objections to him appearing by Zoom?
I would not, Judge. I just want to make sure that I know that Marcos has information. I'm just curious as to why we can't produce Marcos. His supervisor is going to be a level up, and Marcos has hands-on
Well, is Marcos available to appear by Zoom or does he want to,
When I
subpoena?
spoke with his supervisor just a moment ago, Your Honor, he was directly involved with the process with Marcos. And he is a higher level IT technician than Marcos even is.
All right, so the defense wants Marcos here.
I
Is
think,
that correct?
I think Marcos and his supervisor, Judge, just based on the history of this case, Your Honor. I mean,
All right, so I like to cut through the chase. Is Marcos and his supervisor available today by Zoom?
I would have to ask, Your Honor. I asked if they could be available by phone, and he gave me his phone number and said that he was. I didn't ask about Zoom.
All right, does anyone mind us taking a short break so she can see if they're available by Zoom?
not at all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your Honor, they do have an answer to give to the court.
Okay, so are they going to have the person here or no? We really need a subpoena.
I guess, Judge, I think that you have other remedies, but yeah, I mean, it's
We're back on the record in 2022 CR 10642, State of Texas versus Jose Sanchez. Deputy Chief, what are the results of your inquiry?
Their HR department is denying them showing up on Zoom. They said that because they were asked to do a task, they completed the task and they recorded all of the information on the ticket, which was then emailed, that's the only involvement that they have.
All right, well, if you will let them know, they can appear by Zoom or they can be subpoenaed, which means,
Should advise them of that, Your Honor.
Any objection to me submitting this to the court? This is.
actually, I was gonna, no, not at all. In fact, I was gonna submit that, Judge. There's an email chain that I think is gonna be,
all right, do y'all want to remark it? And then I'll accept it.
Do you want to make it your exhibit or?
joint exhibit.
I said, if they mark it and offer it into evidence, I'll accept it. If there's no objection.
No, Your Honor. In fact, I was gonna offer that.
All right, if you could do it as Defense Exhibit 1, thank you for trying. I know it's not your fault.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, defense would offer Defense Exhibit 1. The state actually just provided to me. It's an email chain from August 14th through the present.
So it should, the earliest communication in this chain is going to be August 7th.
Is that, yes. And so we would offer that, Judge.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, Defense Exhibit number 1 is admitted. Is there any other questions for the Deputy Chief?
No, Your Honor, but if we could stay after she's excused, just so I can address
Yes.
the board on this.
I have just a couple of questions.
Yes.
So, Deputy Chief, when you were speaking to the IT folks, did they tell you how far back that those videos are saved on the server from that particular camera?
They said when they started looking after our request to see if they could locate the videos only existed back to March 12th, 2023.
2023, okay. And the date of offense is in 2022.
That's correct.
Okay, so have you made a diligent search for these videos once you were notified by by the Air County DA's office that we were looking for any additional videos?
Yes, sir, we did. We, like I said, we reached out to our IT provider and requested their assistance in trying to recover any purged videos.
Okay, and so I've spoken to Ginger Leal. When I spoke to Miss Leal, she looped you into that email chain, and so some of your emails and some of your efforts are reflected in that exhibit, that email chain, right?
That's correct.
And so, could you just tell the judge kind of briefly what you did once we were looking for the videos?
I reached out to Barcom. I submitted a ticket, which is how we request assistance, and asked them to see if they could look through the Exact Vision server and find any video that may have been purged and see if it was recoverable on the date in question.
Okay. And could you describe how that server works just briefly to the judge? Is that camera running 12 hours a day, 24 hours a day?
24 hours a day. That server.
A routine firearm case suddenly turns into a battle over missing evidence when Jose Sanchez, charged with unlawful possession of a firearm as a convicted felon, claims that a holding cell surveillance video could prove his innocence. His defense attorney demanded the footage, arguing it might contain Brady evidence, material that the prosecution is legally required to disclose if it could help the defense. But the problem quickly becomes clear. The police department's surveillance system automatically deletes old footage, and by the time the request was made, the video had already been permanently purged from the server. In court, the defense presses police officials about when the footage disappeared and why key IT technicians who handled the system aren't present to testify. The judge warns that if those technicians are needed, they can be legally forced to appear through a subpoena, turning a simple evidence dispute into a serious legal standoff. At the center of the hearing is a critical question. Did crucial evidence disappear naturally, or was a defendant's chance at proving innocence lost with it? Balance